Now, today we're going to talk about the Ballon d'Or race in 2025 soccer. If you're here for football, NFL, please, my friend, I am sorry. It's soccer time. Now, usually the Ballon d'Or in soccer is something that is very celebrated. Just about 10 years ago, Lionel Messi and Cristiano Ronaldo were the ones that owned this trophy. These guys were known as the two greatest players to ever play the game. So, of course, the Ballon d'Or was thought to be in high stakes, and a lot of people give the fuck. I mean, from the sheer amount of Ronaldo fans that you see today, it should at least tell you how popular these guys got off of the Ballon d'Or. This entire trophy has been the bedrock of soccer. Every player, no matter how good you are, if you don't win a Ballon d'Or, you're never going to be put in a greatest of all time top. So when I see these people trying to get Ousmane Dembele the Ballon d'Or, Lamine Yamal of all people the Ballon d'Or, I really sit back and try to think, because these guys are B-tier players compared to the GOATs of the past. Now, I'm gonna stop yapping and take a look at my first reason why the Ballon d'Or just sucks right now. If you're winning a Ballon d'Or or even being close to being nominated as a Ballon d'Or contender or winner, you should be an overall great player. When you take a look at a guy like Vinicius, who last year was in second place for the Ballon d'Or, and you see how this guy played this year, you'll be shocked. Who the hell is Rodri, bro? Last season, Rodri apparently won the Ballon d'Or. I didn't really care about soccer at that point. I took a whole football NFL break, y'all, but I'm back now. But Rodri won the Ballon d'Or last year, and he's an absolute ghost. It seems like Messi and Ronaldo changed the meaning of the Ballon d'Or because they won it so much that it became linked to prestige and popularity. Lionel Messi and Ronaldo were always the two most popular players in soccer, so people got used to popular players winning this award. Now, an obvious example of this popularity contest is this kid Lamine Yamal. I don't care what anybody says, guys. I don't think Lamine Yamal should be in the race at all. This guy is just way too young, bro. Play like Messi and Ronaldo combined, I don't care. You should not be in a Ballon d'Or conversation. This award is way too prestigious to have Lamine Yamal in it, bro. And another issue I want to talk about is the fact that you have like 30 people in the shortlist for this award. There's no way you should have 30 players actually in the running for a prestigious award, bro. Like, I'm not gonna talk about the fact that you didn't have great players like Virgil van Dijk. You basically have the entire PSG team. I understand they did well, but not having Virgil van Dijk in there didn't make any sense, and then having 30 players is just stupid too. And this brings me on to my other point, which is the fact that this award is literally all about forwards. We all know that forwards don't make up the majority of their team. They are a fraction of it. Most of these guys are like your Ronaldos of the world. They stand there and don't really do anything. They will get tap-ins and win Ballon d'Ors. Dembele in PSG is a huge example of this. Yes, Ousmane is the mini GOAT right now, but there's no way this guy got on the list and Pacho didn't get on the list, bro. There is actually no way. Now, the actual worst one in everything that I'm going to be talking about here is the actual people that vote for this Ballon d'Or list. All of these people are reporters. They don't even play soccer, bro. And you're expecting these people to actually judge a game that is this complicated. I can easily see a reporter that have never played soccer before, just someone that's good at writing, actually vote on a Ballon d'Or. You know how crazy that is? This explains why Ronaldo won so many Ballon d'Ors, bro.
Hell no.
I don't care people saying he only had 5. The fact that he has 5 is glorious to me. I think Messi absolutely destroyed this era of football and soccer that people don't even understand how lucky Ronaldo came to being this well known. No glaze at all. I know all your actual speed people out there, bro. But the only reason Ronaldo is famous is because of Messi. They needed rivalries. I swear, this is not a conspiracy theory. Now, the other dumb part of this Ballon d'Or case, guys, the voters vote on 3 criterias. And please hear me out on this, all right? They vote on individual performance. Awesome. They vote on the team's performance and their trophy won. Of course, that's important. But here's the last thing they vote on. They vote on the player class. The player class, bro. That gotta be the closest thing to racism I've seen come out of soccer. But if you're gonna choose a player for Ballon d'Or based on his class, It's just like, it's so unfair. I want to see a not so popular player. I want to see a player that isn't in the so-called class win these things, man. I think the class that these people are talking about are usually forward and people that attract a lot of audience in the stadium. Defenders can do that too, and also having some unknown dude out of nowhere can do that too, bro. Let's get a Ballon d'Or winner from Finland, bro.
Hell no.
Now, let's say you're not Vinicius and you're actually a good player, right? You won the Ballon d'Or, you're cool, your team love you, you're not just Vinicius, you don't ghost an entire game. I'm just gonna stop, but if you win the Ballon d'Or, you really get so much. Here's what happens when you actually win the Ballon d'Or. You get all the pressure on you, you get everybody looking at you under a microscope and expecting you to be the next Messi. And the only thing that happens after that is your downfall. We saw this with Rodri, I'm gonna stop saying his name, and we definitely saw this with Vinicius. The title of a Ballon d'Or winner does nothing but hampers the progress of the player that actually gets the award. So hopefully my favorite player right now, Ousmane Dembele, can actually keep on the form and get better with the Ballon d'Ors. All right. I could make this video longer, but just like, I don't know, fuck it, I'm tired. That's all I got.